Hey everybody, welcome to the after show here. Yeah, I just watched that speech there. That was pretty freaking incredible. It seems like the America First is looking good. Audio, hello, yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Quitting time. Hell yeah, glad you're here. I think the audio is working. So hopefully everything's going good on that end. I got like about a 10-second, 15-second lag. Yeah. So yeah, when I see you guys in the comment, I'm behind you guys just a little bit. It's all cool. Yeah. So I got kind of a fun show for you guys tonight. I totally put up a link if anybody wants to call in and join the show. You guys are all family here. Anybody who has subscribed to my channel already, you're all family. So here's the link to join the live stream if you guys want to jump in. It's I can pin that thing too, probably, but it's up there at the top. Click on the link, come in and hang out. I got some random stuff I'm going to look over and watch tonight with you guys, but also kind of want to talk about how we all felt about what we just saw, because that was a hell of a freaking rally, man. That was some stuff. All right, so yeah, here I got yeah, I guess I can't probably play too much of that guy. I'm not going to play too much of that guy that was on a second ago, but we might play a little bit of that guy just for fun. I think I have a little bit called up that I did want to look at, so maybe we're going to watch this little bit, this little Rumble link here. It's maybe just a few minutes.
We are up against Mason. This nation is your heritage.
I don't know if it'll let me do it. Probably won't. Yeah. It's gonna be mean about it, so I'm gonna take it off. It don't want me to play that shit. All right, that's all right. I got other fun stuff to play. We'll play some other stuff. I guess that guy's voice is not loud. It's not loud, but I got some really fun stuff to play for you guys. Let's see. Let's look up some of the stuff I got. What do we got? I got some stuff pulled up for you guys. This one, where is it? I gotta find the right one. Ooh, that thing's its own thing. I find the it might be this one. Let's see if this is the one. Yeah, this is fun. So this is the CEO from the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and this guy apparently says that if you're not vaxxed, you don't get your wish granted. I thought it was a meme. I thought it was fake. But I saw this from the horse's mouth. So let's watch this
video. Make-A-Wish America. And over the past year, we spent each day at Make-A-Wish preparing for the moment when every possible wish could safely move forward. We've approached this responsibility with a focus and diligence for your family's health and safety. Now, we've consulted with doctors and medical professionals throughout the National Medical Advisory Council. And we've been monitoring public health organizations like the CDC and the American Academy of Pediatrics. And based on their collective guidance, today we're making a big step forward in delivering hope to you, our Wish kids, and our Wish families. I'm excited to share that Make-A-Wish will resume granting air travel wishes within the United States and its territories, as well as granting wishes involving large gatherings for vaccinated Wish families as soon as September 15th of 2021. All Wish participants, including your Wish kid and any siblings, will need to be 2 weeks past completion of either a 1-dose or a 2-dose vaccine.
Including your Wish kid. The kid that is actually gonna fucking die. Like, how crazy is that shit? Oh, we got Tom Payne. He's jumping in. They can hear you. They can see us both. There you go. This is the editor of Uptime right here, Tom Payne. Yeah, so I paused that. We're gonna scroll back a second, and I'll hit playback on it. But you can hear us, right, buddy?
I can hear you, but you know what? I need a beer. Hold on.
Well, we won't ask for proof of vaccination. We'll ask for any adult participant to sign a letter of understanding that certifies that they and any minors participating in the Wish are vaccinated and understand the risks of traveling at this time.
Yeah, so to me, that shit's just fucking creepy and fucked up.
What if the kids wishes are not
We ain't ready for that one yet. But yeah, so that video right there, I mean, that's freaking weird, right? Like, so I looked into that and I thought that was crazy, right? But then I saw this shit, Tom. Check this shit out. So we got this article that I found here. And this is fucking this homeboy bought like a really nice house just recently. So we're gonna look at this. The guy that was just talking on camera. This is from Arizona Central. Make-A-Wish Foundation America CEO is among the buyers of this week's priciest homes in Metro Phoenix. This is March 9th, 2020. This dude bought this house. This isn't his house. Hold on. Close this bullshit. But this wasn't him. That was the top house, right? Hold on. My mouse is being a jerk. Right. That was this person has a recycling company, right? But if we go below that, the next most expensive house bought is Richard K. Davis, Chief Executive Officer of Make-A-Wish America and former Executive Chairman and President of U.S. Bancorp, which I don't know what that is. And his wife Teresa paid cash for a new construction mansion in Paradise Valley, Adobe Ranch community. The open floor plan has 6 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms, was built in 2019. The home comes with floor-to-ceiling windows, sealed marble countertops, and master suite that has a bathroom with a freestanding soaker tub. Grounds of the 1-acre lot, which seems tiny to me for that much money. Estate features a self-cleaning pool and a 5-car garage equipped with charging station for electrical vehicles. The BJN Family Enterprises LLC, an Arizona limited liability company, sold the home. So, yeah, I thought that was a fucking weird thing. And there's more to that article, but I don't really care about it beyond that. But that was weird to me.
Yeah, well, so what if the kid's wish is to not be vaccinated? Then can he get his wish?
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Well, that would be a power play. I need like one little sick kid that's about to die to like make that wish. You know, like be a patriot, you little fucker. Make that wish.
So the guy's last name is Davis. Any relation, man?
Huh? Yeah, probably, right? There's a million Davi. Like I said, my name is John Paul Smith. I'll literally say my full name on fucking this shit. Joseph William Davis. Fuck, I don't give a fuck, man. It's John Paul Smith, man. And come after me. I don't give a shit, man. Come up on my porch and talk to me. You know, whether you're a Fed, a cop, it don't matter. I'll talk your ear off. I'll like bore every single person that tries to engage with me to shit. I won't be violent. I'll just talk their fucking heads off until they'll be like, I hate this guy. Can we just let him go? Like,
they'd be asking you if they could take a break and have a smoke.
Yeah, seriously. Like my prison guards would be like, man, can I have a smoke break? I'm like, no. I'm like, another thing. I'll represent myself, man. I'm never getting a freaking lawyer, man. If I ever go into any of these court situations, I will decline my lawyer.
Yeah, you say that until you need one, man.
No. I'd rather do it my way and approach the law from natural law and constitutional law, because I think that, you know, there's really no other way that we're gonna fix this shit. Like, we cannot like play into this bar association fucking lawyer fucking like golden club, just like Hollywood and MSN, you know, mainstream media and the music industry is all like this elite crap. It's the same thing with the legal profession. You know, this bar law association is corrupt as shit, you know, and absolutely
it is. Because there was a point when all you had to do was pass the bar exam and you could be an attorney.
Yeah.
It didn't matter whether you went to school,
right,
or where you went to school. Like they used to be the jailhouse.
Abe Lincoln went to the library, read books, and became a lawyer. That path is not available today to average Americans.
No,
if I want to become a lawyer, I can't do it. If you want to become a lawyer, you can't do it without spending thousands of dollars.
No,
I think that's the biggest obstacle.
The term of jailhouse lawyers came from. There were guys who used to be in the pen and they would study on their own and defend themselves and actually pass the bar and become an attorney. Like I say, they don't want average citizen lawyers, because that would be crazy.
But that's what we need to do. I mean, like, we need to create a law school that's comprehensive and free and free sourced, and just let everybody have access to it, like a public library. If you got the time and you got the will, here's the resources, here's what you need to study. And we need to, like, seriously, the bar law system is not in the Constitution anywhere. You know, that shit invaded us later, you know?
Well, can you imagine if you did that? If we did have citizen lawyers, then they would have attorney-client confidentiality.
Right.
So you could have the average guys. You know, if
you and I represent each other. Yeah. So we represent each other. We're both protected. I don't have to say shit about what we said to each other.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's one of the reasons why they ain't going to want that.
Well, it doesn't matter because that the way the Constitution said, I mean, that is there. I mean, you know, I mean, that is kind of the way it's set up, really. Like, the bottom line is that the court of law is so that we're being tried by our peers, not this, like, these people aren't our peers, you know, so we're not being tried by our peers. We're not being judged by our peers. We're being judged by an elite group, an elite club that we can afford to be in, you know, unless you're a rich kid and you can't be a lawyer. I mean, that's pretty much how it goes.
Well, yeah, and then the whole jury selection thing gets in kind of weird too. You know, it's not.
Yeah.
In the old days, when you had a small village, like, you know, it would be your peers. It would be the people from town. You knew them; they knew you. You know.
Yeah. Right.
It wasn't.
Exactly.
You weren't being screened for your race and your religious beliefs and your law enforcement beliefs and every other question they ask you when you go to jury duty.
Right. Well, it's the easiest way to get out of jury duty is to be like, yeah, I hate everybody. Like, you know, like, yeah. Actually,
the last time I went to jury duty, they were fighting over me because my father-in-law was a police officer. And one side wanted that and one side didn't. So.
She says, big brains, big games. I dig it. Man, I don't know if we have big brains. Well, we definitely, that's the biggest part of our anatomy, both of us, probably. We're both Irish, so, you know, there's that.
Well, my stomach's getting larger by the day.
Yeah. Well,
that's why I started wearing Batman shirts.
You don't got the six-pack, you got the party ball, man. You remember the party ball kegs? Little, like, Heineken party balls? That's called the party ball.
Some people have washboard abs. I'm going for the wash tub abs myself, so.
Hell yeah. Respectable. Here, let's watch some more shit together because I got a bunch of other shit I called up on here that's interesting. So let's get your reaction to whatever I got up on here next. Let's see, play some other dumb shit. I got random dumb shit. All I do is I surf the internet all day and then I, like, you know, kind of clip the tabs and then I want to share this with all these people. Yeah, let's watch this, man, because you're a musician. I'd be curious about this. So this is this guy, Bryson Gray. He's a rapper. He's played at a shitload of Trump rallies and stuff like that. So his deal is that this particular song, this guy's verse, Patriot J, they told him they took it off. They took it off of YouTube. They took it off of Spotify. It's still on YouTube. I'm sorry. They took it off of Spotify and Bandcamp. Like they're not allowing, like, they deleted his shit off of there. For some reason, my phone started talking out of nowhere, which is really creepy. My phone's been off sitting next to me, and it just started talking randomly. That's weird. It's playing some Fox Business crap. But so yeah, this is man from YouTube. Because it's a music video, I'm gonna have to pause it a couple times.
They might ban me for this song, but this is how I'm rocking. Can't be trans cause it ain't real. They need a mental asylum. Say the truth, they look at me like I'm the one with the problem, but they mess with little kids. That's why pedophilia rising. But that's what happens when you give an inch to the gays, promoting sin instead of telling them they should change the ways. They make you wear a mask. You can apply that. Remind me of slaves. Got my order wrong. That
I gotta, like, pause it every so much because it's music. But yeah, what do you think so far?
What I could understand, because I'm kind of old and I can't keep up. But yeah, no, it's nice to have a different point of view in the urban community.
They're not doing it. Like, this guy's, like, getting shit on left and right because these are two black guys that are conservative and they're doing rap, you know, so it's fun to watch. Here, we can keep going.
At McDonald's thinking you need a raise. I'm about to break the meter. Two-way got my heater. Hey, I don't wear Nike. I only rock Adidas. Hey, I'm in the street, yeah, and mostly y'all just tweet us. Hey, and false teachers.
I think if I make us bigger, it makes it even less like
a woman, then it should be a crime. If you impersonate a cop, they give you some time. Say you a queen, but all you do is twerk and show your behind. And people think you a 10, but you ain't worth a dime. You stay at COVID, but you around like 400 pounds. Take that mask off and eat fried chicken so you look like a clown.
He's going.
All right, you got me on the last line there, man. That was good.
Yeah, he's still going, man. I just got to pause it incrementally so we can react. This is called a react video. It's totally free use.
Offensive, I don't care because I'm just making my
They'll never
rounds.
sue
And
us
if you
because they're
voted Joe,
conservatives.
you a
And they
coon.
don't give a
I
shit
love
about
how
that.
that
They want
sound.
it out
Hey,
there. But,
mask off. I promise they don't help. If I saw my son in a dress, then I'll go and get
oh,
my belt. Look in
that's
the
probably
mirror
why they're
and
removed.
tell me what you think about yourself. You need a safe space. Sorry, I don't care about what you feel. I'm about to break the meter. Two-way got my heater. Hey, I don't wear Nike. I only rock Adidas. Hey, I'm in the street, yeah, and mostly y'all just tweet us. Hey, and false teachers. Bryson got a teal.
They would ban me if I tweeted everything in this verse, but I would get a Grammy if I wore a dress in a purse. They want every black man to be like Don Lemon.
Just pausing it to make sure the YouTube overlords don't fuck me up. I like this guy. His verse is gonna be good. This is probably the one that got him banned, to be honest.
It hurts. They only love us when we Mike Brown dead in the dirt. If you like BLM and you watch CNN and you brain dead, probably wear a mask in the bed while you laying there with a Fauci finger in your rear and a blank stare. Cause you done went along with this here, and now you done cause all these dang problems in here. They don't play fair, stealing the election and selling children on Wayfair. Opening the borders, they bringing drugs and they rapes here. Multiculturalism is about as strong as a daycare. Try to cancel me, well then bring it, baby. I ain't scared.
It's pretty good, man. I like that flow. As a rapper, I dig that flow. Tom McDonald's got some real tight shit, but these guys, like, they're saying shit that he isn't saying. They're talking about like eating babies and shit. Like, they're like straight up like zero fucks given. That's why these guys got banned so quick. Like, but they're still on YouTube, which is cool. So YouTube is the platform we're streaming on. So
Never been afraid of a liberal.
Yeah, I mean, musically it doesn't do much for me, but I like the message. You know, it's like I said, it's good to hear another opinion. You know, it's because that's the big thing that the left can't have happen here. They can't get the minority communities to go right. Yo, I think I lost you. You still there? Or am I running the show by myself now? So I got my cool ass Keep On Trucking picture behind me here. Doing a little retro 70s thing in my living room. But yeah, I don't know where you are, Joe. I seem to have lost you. I'm seeing myself. So anyway, yeah, the left can't let the minority community go to the right. We know that. There you are.
Sorry, yeah, I fucked myself up. It wasn't the government that
time. Unless they got a gun to your head right now, right?
I promise it wasn't the government. Wink, wink. I'm trying to
what I was saying
was audio from nowhere, and I don't know where it's coming from.
If you look, you know, the minority community is a sealed voting bloc for the left. That's guaranteed to them every election, every precinct.
I
every
literally
community.
have audio playing out of nowhere on my computer. I'm trying to find right now. There it is. Oh, this one. Oh man, that's such a good video. We're gonna check it out later. All right, we're not looking at that one yet. That's a cool video. I just had I'm like that old Joe Biden moment where I'm like, I got audio playing in my head and I don't know where it's coming from.
Dude, I was just gonna make a Joe Biden joke, killing you.
Yeah, fucking. But yeah, so yeah, no, I mean, so he got censored, and man, that verse when I actually cut it off, dude, he started talking about them all being pedos and shit, real hard, and I was like, holy shit! I was like, you know, my finger slipped, but it probably saved my channel. It was pretty great.
Do you allow whiskey on your live streams?
Fuck yeah, dude! Cheers.
Can I make an unpaid testimonial for Evan Williams, which is my new favorite?
Evan Williams is a decent cheap whiskey, man. It ain't bad.
Yeah.
So what we used to do, we used to take Elijah Craig, Evan Williams, and something else, and we aged it in some oak, and we called it the 5 Oak thing at our bar, and it was pretty good actually. Basically, take cheap whiskey and age it in an oak barrel, again, you know. Yeah, you can do that shit.
I'm aging it in my belly. But
Yeah. My
what I was saying was,
I should probably put up a trigger warning on my channel for alcoholics and people that are trying to quit smoking, because both of those things are basically heavily done over here.
I'm not an alcoholic. Alcoholics go to meetings.
True story. I always say that. I'm a drunk, man. There's a difference.
That's right, man. It's kind of family tradition, so.
Yeah. We don't go to meetings with the family. That is the
So anyway, back
tradition.
to the serious.
I
Back
guess
to the
it's called
serious shit.
denial. I don't know. Whatever it is.
Back
Yeah.
to the serious shit you wanted me to come on here and discuss. It would be how do I phrase this? It would be dangerous to the left if conservative hip hop started taking off,
Oh yeah.
because they need that voter block. It's guaranteed. It's in their pocket every friggin' election, and it's all based on what record companies are telling people what to buy, telling people what to like.
Well, dude, Tom McDonald's one of the biggest artists right now, dude. It's like he's fucking killing it, dude. Like he's smashing it, dude. I'll play you like a few minutes of one of his songs, dude. I'll get you to react to this.
I mean, it's the same way of,
he's got this song Snowflakes right now. Let me see how many views it's got. It's got 8 million views, 8.5 million views, and it's only been up 3 weeks. It's been up for 3 weeks, dude.
Politics and music have gone hand in hand since the beginning of time. I mean, look at the 60s. How much music drove politics then?
Well, the original hip hop movement was protest music. That was what it was. It was protest music. And even before that, like the whole concept of battle rap, KRS-One has gone into a whole diatribe about it and how it really started. It was that like slaves got tired of beating each other up in the food lines, and they started competing through poetry and let the most powerful mind eat first, basically. Yeah, so I mean, KRS-One did a whole dig on that. I'll try and find that for a different show. But
the record companies are never going to endorse conservative rap because that's shooting themselves in the foot.
Well, they won't, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because, like, homeboy Tom McDonald, he's independently produced. It's him and his girlfriend. That's it. Then they are literally like top of the charts right now. He's got 15 fucking top 100 songs right now.
That's what happened with rap in the 80s. Is it was all self-produced. It was produced through drug money, but it was still self-produced.
Yeah, and then you had people like KRS-One that were putting like the real deal down.
Yeah. I mean, it would be a very dangerous thing for the left. That's all I'm going to say. And I hope it takes off.
All right, so I want you to react to Snowflakes. We're gonna play this video. I'm gonna start playing. I gotta go grab myself another beer, and I'll hit pause like about a minute in or so.
All right, I gotta put my spectacles on so I can see.
I think I'm on. Is it there?
Oh. No, I'm just seeing you. I'm just seeing your ugly friggin' mug. Way to go with the professionalism here, Joe.
Does it go?
Nope.
Hold on. That's like, I didn't share it yet. That's all. Hold on. I got you. I suck at this shit, but I'm learning it with you all live. And that's why we're all in it together, right? So whenever you do this, you always got to click share audio in the bottom left-hand corner and then go to your tab and then open it up. I didn't share it yet. That's what I did wrong. But yeah, no, this shit's fucking Tom McDonald's Snowflakes. This has got 3.5 million views. So we're gonna react to this video here. Can you see it now?
Yep.
All right, there you go.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings, but you're pro-choice. Abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, because everyone's a retard these days. Hear him preaching at the problem, but hitting straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight. There's a race war here. Elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years. So
Hear
Damn.
that? Hear that?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
good.
he's on
That was
point.
good. Actually, this guy's way better right off the start. I dig his stuff way more.
Oh,
Black
John
folks and
McDonald's
white
fault.
folks divided
His
by the
fault.
news, but we are all the same. We are red, white, and blue.
He's good.
Ashamed to be
He won't
American,
sue me
okay,
either,
that's
so I can
cool.
distract
Because
him.
honestly,
I'm
we
gonna
are
go
all
grab
ashamed
another
of
beer.
you too.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
They set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole.
Oh.
Screw it, I ain't tripping, I don't mean to be mean. But if our children are the future, then our future is bleak. They take an
I was just pausing it just to make sure the YouTube gobs stay
If our
happy. But
children
man,
are the
holy shit,
future,
this
then
dude's
the
like,
future is
this
bleak.
dude's doing some shit, man.
If you hear what I said? If that last line was great. If our children are the future, then our future is bleak.
Oh man, he ain't done, dude. We're still going, man. Tom McDonald's a force to reckon with, man. And this is the highest grossing earning independent rap artist to currently, to the best of my knowledge.
Adderall to focus, hit McDonald's to eat. They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep. They blurred the lines dividing communism and democracy. In 2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, your life matters. You're supposed to embrace it.
3.5
If you're rich or
million
you're
views,
smart, then
Tom.
you're probably Asian.
3
If
weeks.
you're gay, then you're brave. All of that I'm okay with. But if you're white, the
This video.
stereotype is you are a racist. Blaming capitalism like that's the reason things are tough. While you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks, you're supporting what you stand against. You don't think you are, but a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma.
Oh, come on. A Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma.
Damn, dog, we're all afraid to speak the truth. And the more afraid we get, the more we hate the ones who do. You're ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Because honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Y'all are so fake.
Oh
no.
Tom McDonald don't fucking
Forecast
have
said that there'd be snowflakes.
Like I said, the fact that this has 3.5 million views
You can make
in
us
3
see
weeks
it
shows that
your
people are paying attention to this message.
message.
They believe it.
More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
We can all get along, but there's no stopping. Everybody's wrong, that's the real problem. They don't want to hear it, but they still talking. Soon enough, we running out of options.
He's doing it in the modern style. He like took over their modern
We ain't
style
gonna be
music.
friends till we try to squash it. I
Different
don't know how
messages
we
than
can
they're
make
giving.
amends or we drop it. Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid.
Y'all are so fake.
Come on.
Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snow.
I'll let you all check out the rest of the video on your own so I don't get snipped too hard, but
yeah, that's
popular music nowadays. That's really like what people are into, you know. I mean, it's happening. Like I think the shift is happening. I think people are fucking sick of the mainstream media, like dumb shit like these YouTube channels. It will end up getting more popularity over time because that's what people want to hear. You know, I watch more shit like this every day. You know,
I'm like I said, since I moved to the land of the free.
yeah.
Dude, 40 minutes out of where I was, and it's a world of difference.
Yeah.
Lately, I mean, even since I've moved here, the last couple of weeks, I've been seeing a lot more Trump signed shirts, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one guy, I got to take some pictures and friggin' send you his Trump display he's got in his front yard. And it's it's not too far from where all that friggin' voter shit's going on.
Right.
So it's it's interesting.
So I got another one for you to check out. Let's see. Hold on. Joe Biden says some dumb shit today. We're gonna watch that together. Hold on, let me go back here.
For decades. So when this pandemic, similar scientists have been studying similar viruses and working on this.
Lost you again, Joe.
I deleted myself again. I'm stupid. Hold on.
That's all right.
Hold on. The video. I got the video again. Hold on.
I gotta leave for a second, so I'm bringing in my friggin'.
You're bringing a stuffed animal.
I'm bringing in Stimpy as my replacement for 1 minute. I gotta hit the can.
All right.
And he does talk, so you can.
Well, hold on. I'll wait to play the video till you get back then. Cause I think you'll want to check this out. Hey, what's going on, Eddie? Yeah, I get you. I'm sure you're modding all over the place. Your mama mod. I get it. I'll do it when my show's over. I'm talking with Tom Payne, Uptight and Right, hanging out tonight, just shooting the shit, looking at dumb stuff we found on the internet. So if you guys got any cool links or anything cool to show me, throw it. Message me in Discord. I'll throw it up on the channel for sure. You can always direct message me cool shit. But all right, so I got you back, Tom. We're gonna watch this Jill Biden thing. It's only like 18 seconds, but this is like
I can only take so much.
Yes, well, she had a Freudian slip today. I think you find it interesting. So
I gotta put on my old man spectacles so I can see, and here we go.
All right, here we go. Let me make sure I get it up here. All right, so ready? Here we go.
Decade. So when this pandemic started, they already had a pandemic ready to go.
Sorry.
Scientists have been studying similar
From the
viruses and working on this type of vaccine for decades. So when this pandemic started, they already had a pandemic ready to go.
What do you think of that one? I swear to God, like these two people should not be allowed in public because they are not doing good.
No.
Speaking of, like they're not doing too hot speaking in front of microphones.
No, I told you I've been looking into some Biden stuff, and I found some interesting things.
Oh yeah.
And there's a name I'm going to be revealing on my blog. A longtime Hunter Biden employee who's still employed by him, who knew all this stuff all along. And anyway, Jill had keys to the office, so I'm just going to leave it at that.
So I got a really good one I wanted to play last night that I didn't play.
What's going on with this
lady's body
the whole
language
creepiness factor of whispering.
And
I'm going to point out some personality.
So she has a killer channel. If you don't follow her,
now,
it's Body
with
Language
whatever
Ghost,
is wrong with him mentally,
on YouTube.
as it
She's
gets
got-
worse, irritation
This is fun. We won't play the whole video, but
but
watch
it
some of
doesn't
it.
change.
Yeah, no, what's this whisper thing is
Let's
weird.
look at a few things. This first
So this
one-
lady does like body language
But it's
analysis.
necessary and it can get done. So I want to thank you all and God bless you. And now I'll take a few questions before the helicopter leaves without me from the press.
So he always deflects with whatever's going on in his mind with a joke. I'm going to leave before the helicopter takes off without me. And his jokes come out as sarcasm. That is part of his personality. When you see that, you should just know something is stressing him. Obviously, we have no idea what it is. We can all take educated guesses, though.
Mr. President, what assurances do you have at this point that you have sufficient Democratic support both in the Senate and the House to move both on this bipartisan deal and on the reconciliation package?
You always ask me those things. Nobody knows for certain. It's your job, but you know it's not a reasonable question. And the reason I say that, I may have been critical. The idea of my telling you now that I know what every senator, how they're going to vote, is just not, I don't know that. I do know that among the roughly 20 bipartisan groups of senators and senators that I met with, well, only 10 were here today, but that group, that we had an agreement. For example, I talk about, well, why would Biden compromise? Well, when's the last time, if you had asked me whether or not I'd be able to get passenger rail service for $66 billion worth?
Now, as I have said before, he's not as far gone as people like to say he
I like
is.
this lady's perspective.
He knows the rumors, the whispers behind his back. And with whatever's going on mentally, paranoia is increased. Lashing out, irritation is increased.
I agree.
So when we go through this, and we've already seen him start to become irritated with this journalist. Oh, I'm not lashing out. Technically, you are. And we're seeing the personality of old Joe come out. And let's go to that
She
one
does a cool
real quickly.
comparison here.
It hurts you. That's not a satisfying answer. Biden said he'd invade Russia. You know, it's not, you know. By the way, that was a joke. That's not true. But my generic point is, it is more complicated than that.
So then you see him again. He deflects with the joke and he's becoming irritated. This is the calmer irritation. By the way, that's a joke. This is a calmer irritation, which by the end of this, you will understand something is really up. Now, this is really old Joe.
This is good.
Young Joe,
This is good. This
being
part.
confronted on his many lies because he is a liar, because he is a moron.
I'm going to pop the link to this full video in the comments.
The other question is, could you quickly, I think
I probably have a much higher IQ than you do, I suspect. I went to law school on a full academic scholarship, the only one in my class to have a full academic scholarship. In the first year in law school, I decided I didn't want to be in law school and ended up in the bottom 2/3 of my class, and then decided I wanted to stay, went back to law school, and in fact ended up in the top half of my class. I won the International Moot Court.
So in this one.
So basically what this lady's pointing out is this guy's been a dick for a long fucking time, right?
Yeah. No, he always has.
Have you seen you've seen the thing with him talking to the whole day? He was in charge of swearing in all the Supreme Court justices and stuff during Homeboy's fucking swearing in there.
Well, see, I'm older than you. I remember when Joe Biden was just a friggin' idiot. And everybody was shocked when Obama picked him. It was like, why the fuck did you pick Joe Biden out of all the Democrats you had back there? You could have picked Ted Kennedy. You know what I mean?
Right,
you know?
right. It probably would have been a better look. Right?
Yeah.
So we're going to go back in this lady's video.
I mean, there were a million other picks. So there's something to be said for the Biden crime family going back that far, you know?
Oh, yeah.
When he has attacked him.
We're gonna let
now,
this
remember
lady
the
keep going.
previous one we saw, there's only 10 people in there. And he goes in to try and verbalize what happened. But because he's mentally declining, he's not old Joe where he can just bring up his story that he's repeated multiple times in his head to tell people because of his mental decline. You know, remembering lies when you get old and your brain is starting to go isn't an easy task.
The hackers are believed to be living in Russia. At what point does the U.S. start to try to inflict pain on governments who allow this sort of thing to happen in their territory?
We are working to try to get to the place where we have sort of an international standard that governments.
Now, this one is before the irritation really starts to get at him at the recent press conference. This journalist has asked him a tough question. He's slowing it
like
down.
that?
He's not
Joey don't like
his
tough
own
questions.
personality.
He's
So it
been
is
told he
slower,
needs to be
and he
nicer
needs
because he's
help.
coming across as
It's
angry.
outside of his
So, like,
personal norm. And when we go to his
I
personal
think that's
norm,
what starts the whisper.
Largest
Fest. He's
investment
told he
ever
needs to be polite.
since
So that's
Amtrak.
Yeah.
like he
came
wants
about.
to yell, but he's like
I
whispering
asked for
instead
90,
of
got
yelling.
66 billion. Talk
Oh.
about public transit, 49 billion. $49 billion for public transit. When I raised that before, some of you looked at me like, where have you been, Biden? You've been spending too much in China or something.
his real personality is
That's a
coming
link to
out.
this
He
full
knows
video.
about China. He
Body,
knows what people
body
say
language
about him in
goes.
China.
Excellent lady.
And
Great
he's
channel.
being
Follow.
himself. He's not trying to be polite or politically correct, which is normal for him to not be those things. And you see, it's easier for him to speak that way. His memory is gone, so he can't remember his lies like he used to, but it's easier for him to interact.
Well, his whisper thing it's very Clinton-esque. Instead of that, Clinton used to do the bite his lip and look down and shake his head. It's that heartfelt emotion. He's so overcome with emotion. That's why I think Biden was trying to do with that is, you know, he's appealing to your heart. And Clinton used to do the same thing. Now, it's like this, you know? And Obama did the same thing, you know, he would do it a little more. How would you phrase the way he did it? His thing was when he'd come in with the folks. Now listen, folks, He's getting real. You know.
Yeah, listen,
That's
folks.
mostly
Listen,
him
folks.
getting
Yeah, yeah.
real.
Exactly.
You know.
And
all
so
these
Joe Biden's like,
politicians.
come on, man. Come on,
Yeah.
man. That's
Yeah.
his
That's
same thing.
It's the getting real thing. And you'll notice the only politician, because he's not a politician, that doesn't have a getting real move is Trump. He's the same.
Always.
Start to finish.
That way.
Mr. President, can you answer a question? My question is on the timeline. There are families who are looking at the family plan and wondering when that help is coming. Can you talk? They said they're going to be promptly and in tandem. But can you say anything more about that? And what is the signal for future deals? There's still things like voting rights and policing reform that are not able to get bipartisan deals. What does this tell you? What have you learned in talking to Republicans about what will happen in the future?
Let me take, yes, 3 essay questions. And legitimate questions. We asked 3 of them. The first one related to what again?
First one's on the timeline.
And you said when people are waiting for relief.
So you see
He
this
needs a
woman
cue to, like,
ask this
figure
question
out what
that
the
is
fuck
going
to
to
talk
trigger him.
about, man.
And she's being very polite. You see that she's kind of tilted to the side. She
He's
knows
like,
these are
help me
loaded
figure out what to
questions,
talk about. What was the
and
first
it might
question
trigger
again?
him. So she's trying to
What was
make
that
herself
first
a little
question?
bit
You asked
smaller
3
and
questions.
coming
What was the
down
first one?
to the side in
Can
a
you
way
imagine
that
Joe
says,
Biden in a
"I'm
job
not trying
interview?
to bite you. Just
Dude,
please
like
answer
the
my question
G7, like
nicely."
they laughed at his ass, man. They literally laughed at his ass.
Can you imagine him sitting down at the standard job interview for Home Depot?
They're going to be getting checks in the
No,
mail that are
I wouldn't hire the
consequential.
motherfucker. I wouldn't hire the motherfucker to run a
for
cash
childcare.
register.
And then you see this, because this is Joe's personality.
There we
He
go.
is stressed. He is acting out.
And these are really tough decisions, Senator. I don't in any way dismiss what Senator Murphy says. Don't dismiss it at all. Just remind him, I wrote the bill.
I wrote the bill.
On the environment.
He's such a fucking creeper.
Why would I not be for it?
Something fucking wrong with him.
I wrote the bill. He wrote the first draft. And then somebody else smarter came through and fixed all his mistakes.
He
Which,
didn't even
you know,
write
the
the first
whispers
draft. That's generous.
about
That's
what
too
people
generous.
say
Can
is
you
going
pause,
on.
pause this for 1 second?
Yeah,
There are
well,
so many-
I'm gonna cut it off because I don't want to play her whole video. I want everybody to check her video out. So there's only a couple minutes left on the video.
What I think is Joe's handlers are probably telling him to take it down, like to do the Clinton thing, to get quiet and forget. You know, as Clinton would have handled that, would have been he would have stopped and given that moment of silence and leaned down on the podium and said, "I wrote the bill." You know, and that's probably what his handlers are looking for from him.
They're
But he's such a
saying
fucking
like
but he's
try
such a
and mimic his
retard, he
behavior
can't
and
do it
sound
right.
cool.
Yeah, he can't do it. He can't do it. So it comes off so friggin'.
It comes off
I don't
creepy.
know.
Like you're
Yeah,
right. Like
creepy.
don't yell at the reporters. Be like, "Hey, I wrote the bill."
Yeah.
Like you don't have to lean in so close and whisper. Like it's like
Yeah.
they probably said emphasize. They probably had like emphasize in quotes when he was reading it,
No,
and so to emphasize that he leaned in and whispered it for some dumb
I've
reason.
thought about this before. I think they had him watch tapes of Clinton and say, like, do the Clinton thing here, where Clinton would lean in and his voice would get low. And that's how Bill would have done it. He would have looked down and he would have given that little half smile and said, I wrote the bill.
Right. But he would have said it like a gangster. He wouldn't have said it like a fucking creep.
Exactly. Because as much as
He would have dropped the mic. That's like a mic drop. Like, I wrote the bill. Drop the mic.
As much as I disapproved of Clinton's policies, the dude knew fucking politics and he could fucking public speak, man.
Well,
he
yeah,
was
for
a
sure.
fucking master. He should have been an actor, not a fucking president, but
let me see what else we
beside the
got.
point.
Let's see what else we got for you, Tom. I've been pulling up shit all day. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this I don't know if I want to go. I guess we'll go here first because this is kind of like doomsday shit. So this is a guy on Twitter kind of sharing like his perspective of the worst case scenario about what's going to happen.
Let's go there. Let's go there.
We're gonna watch this guy.
Let's watch.
So this guy says basically, don't watch if you're not strong. I don't necessarily. This guy's gonna give you some like crazy perspectives on some stuff. So we'll see what it is. This is the worst case scenario.
They know science. They're not stupid. When you spend billions of dollars to build a factory to produce vaccines, you have
Into
enough
the
scientists
YouTube
to know
overlords,
that
we are
antibody
commenting on
farming
this
will kill you.
this internet.
And we have to face the
phenomenon.
reality of what's going on. That
I don't agree with it. This isn't my opinion.
The intention is to exterminate humanity. somewhere around nearly 2 billion people, I hear it say, have been vaccinated. Now, according to Montagnier, anyone who has taken these vaccines that prime your immune system to react aggressively the next time you run into a coronavirus, these all will be dead in 2 years. In the next 2 years, we will see 2 billion.
So what he's citing is they tested this shit in rodents and stuff. And this technology has been around for about 30 years. They've been trying to make it work, but it's inhumane to test it in animals because the animals become immune compromised when it comes to common cold. And basically this guy's pointing out this is going to happen to people. And about 2 million people are basically going to have severely compromised immune systems, at least, yeah.
But I'm going to be living in Mad Maxville, surviving the Holocaust, brother.
Hey, you know, as long as you keep your fucking nose squeaky clean, that's all I can say to my viewers.
I need a good Holocaust name, man. A new apocalypse name, man. What's it going to be?
If you're in a state like some of my relatives where 85% of the people are vaccinated, everyone on your street will be dead, except you who haven't taken it and the others who haven't taken it. And as an anthropologist, I feel strongly motivated to tell you also as a friar that you have to start preparing yourself spiritually for this. Because some people are going to be so shocked by it that they're going to lose their minds. They're going to lose their faith. They're going to ask, where is God? And why did God not prevent it? But you know, when a man throws himself off a cliff, is God obliged to stop the laws of gravity to prevent him from dying from it? Anyone with a brain had enough time to examine the scandemic and see that it was false. As Christians, we're obliged to test everything to see if it's true or not and hold fast only to what is good. If in a year you didn't practice that and you went and ran off to get the jab so that you could go traveling or not get offended or do something like that, you're an idiot.
Yeah, that's that guy's opinion, but I kind of agree with it.
His opinion.
But here's the thing: that there is scary research with the vaccine. It is an experimental vaccine. My channel will probably be taken down for me saying that, but it's an experiment. It's an experiment on the human race, and if we don't discuss it, like if I don't have the courage to discuss it with you, if we don't have the courage to discuss that shit, then we're fucked. You know, like, and I don't like the way it's going. I think that guy's case is a worst case scenario, but I
only brought 2 beers. I got to go get another one.
Go for it, man. I'm gonna see what else I can share with you. See what else we can look at tonight. I got other shit. Oh, I want to actually look up. So Donald Trump's snake film got fucking censored tonight and clipped up like a motherfucker. So I want to hear the whole thing. We're gonna watch the whole snake poem. That's what we're gonna do together. I'm gonna find it. Oh, this is a good one. Let's do it this way.
Let's go back to that guy for a second, because I just thought of something interesting when I was in the bathroom, having a moment with myself.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk back to hell yeah.
No, yeah, let's go back to him for a second. Now he's predicting that all these people are going to become susceptible to the common cold, and it's going to cause this mass extinction. Now, how about this? One thing we've learned from this whole bullshit pandemic is prevention.
I think
how hard would it be in 2 years to make everybody mask up again and social distance and stay home? And the cold only survives through the winter months. So all we'd have to do is take the winter off, stay home, mask up, and we'd all be good, right?
That's what they say.
All things inspirational. Super Soul has a brand new home on Discovery.
I'm gonna see if I can do
This is called the snake.
Yeah, hold on.
And think of it in terms of immigration.
Awesome.
And you may love it.
Yeah, I want to do the whole thing. I'm gonna see if Hold on, I can scroll back. So what's up?
This is called the snake.
We're gonna
And
get
think
all
of it
big.
in terms of immigration.
I have no
And
idea.
you may
what
love it or you may say, isn't that terrible?
I think it's some
And if you
other-
say,
he-
isn't that
he's some-
terrible? Who cares? Because the way they treat me, that's peanuts compared to the way they treat me. Okay? Immigration. On her way to work one morning, down the path along the lake, a
This got
tender-hearted
censored
woman
during his live speech. This was the
saw
choppiest
a
part
poor,
when I was watching the live feed.
half-hearted, frozen snake. His pretty colored skin had been all frosted with the dew. Poor thing, she cried. I'll take you in, and I'll take care of you. Take me in, O tender woman, take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed the vicious snake. She wrapped him up all cozy in a comforter of silk and laid him by her fireside with some honey and some milk. She hurried home from work that night, and soon as she arrived, she found that pretty snake she'd taken in had been revived. Take me in, O tender woman, take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed the vicious snake. She clutched him to her bosom. You're so beautiful, she cried. But if I hadn't brought you in by now, surely you would have died. She stroked his pretty skin again and kissed and held him tight. But instead of saying thank you, that snake gave her a vicious bite. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in for heaven's sake.
He's such a damn
Take
poet.
me in.
I hope he wrote this.
O tender woman, sighed the vicious snake.
It's the story of the frog. And
I
the scorpion.
saved you, cried the woman. And you've bitten me, heavens why?
What do you say?
You know
I
your
said it's
bite
just the old
is
African
poisonous,
folktale of the frog and the scorpion.
and now I'm
It's
going
made
to
way longer.
die.
You're not familiar with the frog and
Oh,
the scorpion?
shut up, silly woman, said the reptile with a grin. You knew damn well I was a snake before you took me in.
That's
Yeah, so it's basically, there's an old African folktale, the frog and the scorpion. And what it is let's see if I can remember this. There's a frog, and he's hopping around the dry riverbed. Flash flood comes through, and he sees a scorpion stuck in a rock in the middle of this river. So the frog, paddles over to the rock, and the scorpion says, "Hey, let me hop on your back and give me a ride to shore." The frog says, "No, I'm not going to do that. You're a scorpion. You hate us frogs. You sting us and you kill us." The scorpion says, "Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. I have a family waiting for me back, on the other side. And if you leave me out here, I'm going to die."
I got frog and scorpion right here. We want to watch it together? Here we go.
No,
I'll pump it up. Hold on.
No, you don't have to. I'm telling you. So the frog says, okay. The scorpion jumps on his back. The frog gives a scorpion a ride to the other side of the river. The scorpion turns around, stings him. As the frog's dying, he looks at the scorpion and says, "Hey, we had a deal. Why did you do that?" And the scorpion says, "It's my nature." Bingo.
Yeah.
Same story, half the length.
Yeah, this is probably longer too.
Once upon a time, there was a frog.
Hello, Miss Frog.
Yeah, it's an African folk story. It really should be told by an African, not this fucking white guy. This is like,
No.
is this like cultural appropriation or something?
If I help you,
I think it is.
all I
I
need
think it is.
is a
And
deadly
I'm disgusted at you for even playing it.
I need
You
to get
fucking
to the other
racist.
side of the river, Miss Frog, and you are my only option. If I kill you, then I won't be able to get across.
How can I be sure you won't sting me when we are in the middle of the river.
Why would I do that when I can't?
I made.
If I were
Yeah, this is boring. We can get rid of this. We don't want to do this.
then I would drown too.
You
In fact, we're at 59 minutes and 31 seconds, and I think I'm going to be signing off.
Yeah, I don't know why
you
I'm
owe-
doubling up,
You
man.
owe
I'm
me
trying
for an
to-
hour's wages. You did see the contract I emailed you before right here, right? Oh, yeah, he cuts out when I mention money. See, look at that shit. Look at that shit. How convenient.
Fucking audio.
All right, well, no, really serious. It's been an hour. I'm going to sign off. We're going to do this again and have some more coherent content, hopefully. And let me say it once again. Let's say it once again, uptightandright.com. Will be coming out shortly. It's we'll reimagine shortly with all kinds of cool content, starting with some shit on Hunter Biden. Adios, people.
As a person, here I am. It's still echoing. It's doing dumb shit. All right, well, we're gonna end the show. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to y'all later.